Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or if you guys are new here to my channel, my name is Alison and welcome. If you guys are interested with beauty, fashion, lifestyle, or foundation review, make sure you guys subscribe down below and click that ring bell button so that you get a notification whenever I upload new videos on my YouTube channel. I've been taking a break on my YouTube channel because I have been feeling sick for the past 2 weeks and I'm still trying to get better, but I do want to get this foundation review out as soon as possible. So today we're reviewing this new Pat McGrath foundation. If you guys are interested how it works on my oily skin, then let's keep on watching. Okay guys, so today we are reviewing this new foundation from Pat McGrath, and I love Pat McGrath brand because all of their packaging is so luxurious, and even the bottle itself, it looks really high-end. I mean, they're really expensive, but I just love how they put their thoughts on the packaging. So let's get into the foundation details, and I purchased this foundation on Sephora.com, and on Sephora.com this is retail for $68 on this foundation. It comes in 1.18 fluid ounce. This foundation have 36 shades, which is not bad for a foundation shade range on the market, and I'm able to find my shade in light medium 9, and recently I did get a little tan from a boat party and it's summer, so I am tanner than what I usually are on my foundation, so this foundation, it does match really well on my summer tan skin. So this foundation, it claims to be a long-wearing, customizable foundation that builds from sheer to medium coverage in a wide range of universal hues that manifest the ultimate Sublime skin standard. Coverage, it claims to be a medium coverage. It will give you a natural finish, and this is a liquid formula of a foundation. This foundation is good for normal, dry combination, and oily skin. So when I purchased this foundation in Sephora, it does come with a wrap on top. A plastic wrap that it wrap up this foundation, make sure they're new, it's not used. So the packaging, it does come in this black cardboard finish, and it comes with this gold details, which is luxurious. It's my alley, black and gold. And when you open the cap, it comes with the foundation inside. And when you take out this foundation, voila, this is so luxurious. It comes with this frosted matte finish bottle and with the gold label on top, which is really Pat McGrath brand, and with the cap it does have a little gold details. So when you open the cap, it comes with a pump, which is coming really handy to travel with this foundation or just take this foundation out of the bottle. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the application of this foundation. So what I did to prime my face, I did use a Becca under eye brightener, which is what I use every single day. If I put on my makeup, it really cancels out that dark circle underneath my eye. You can see the huge difference on my right eye and the left eye. It just brightened out the whole area. And for the primer, I received this Dior little sample size Dior Backstage Face and Body Primer. And I got this from Sephora Points, and I just really like how smooth it looks. So this is the primer that I'm using today, and as you guys can see, when I pump up this foundation, it's quite liquidy. It just drips really fast. So you guys can see it's a very liquidy foundation formula, and I'm just gonna apply this on the right side of my face to see the difference with my bare skin on the left side. So apply this foundation, I like to use a sponge instead of a brush. So today I'll be using this e.l.f. Beauty sponge, and I've been loving this with the shape. And if you guys watch my favorite video, you guys know I've been loving this sponge, and because it has a big surface, it's easy to blend in the foundation into the skin. So while blending this foundation into my face, it's a really blendable foundation. It doesn't have the cakeiness, and it dries down fast because it does have alcohol ingredients in this foundation. This is the only downside that I have to say. I didn't mention it earlier, but this foundation, it does contain alcohol. So I feel like with foundation that has alcohol ingredient inside, it might dry down faster as you blend. So you guys can see the difference on the right side and the left side with my bare skin. With foundation on, you can tell it's a very natural, light, close to medium coverage, I would say. But then it's a very natural finish. I really like how the blendability, and it's not too heavy. It's a very lightweight foundation. So then I'm just gonna finish off the left side of the face and see if it cover up my blemishes on this side. So now you guys can see the whole face with 2 pumps of foundation, and it feels lightweight. It doesn't kick at all, and it's not as satin finish as I thought this foundation it claims to be. It's more like a semi matte finish, I would say. And I personally do have oily skin, and it holds up. I mean, it blends really nice, and it doesn't feel dry or it's not cakeiness. And to finish off the makeup, I'm using my Flower Beauty concealer and also using my Chanel powder to set this makeup in, because I do have oily skin. With my foundation application routine, I like to set my face with powder. Okay, now let's check in the time. It's 12:14, and this is when we apply the foundation on the face, check-in time, and I'm gonna finish up my makeup and I'll check back with you guys. Okay guys, makeup is done, and this is the final look. So on my face right now, I did spray 2 different kind of setting spray. First of all, because it's very cakey around my nose area. I don't know, is that because it's too dry? I blow my nose constantly, that's why it's creating that cakiness around this area of my nose. So I like to use with Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist to mist it target on the center of my face. And I do have to cover up my brow, and please ignore my brow. It's not complete because I did a microblading and it's now shedding, and I can't have any water get into the brow, and I can't get any product on top of my brow right now because it's still healing in the process, so please ignore that. But I have to cover up my brow, and then I sprayed this on the center of my face to give it more of a moisture around this area, because it's a little drying around my mouth area and also around my nose. And the rest of my face I use this is the MAC Matte Fix Plus, and don't have this bottle fool you because I love the Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist bottle and their nozzle, so that I replaced my MAC Matte Fix Plus into this bottle, and it just helps hold up my foundation on throughout the day, because I do have oily skin and I'll be out and about today and outdoor. So I want this makeup to hold longer on my face throughout the day, so I'm using this Matte Fix Plus. So right now my thought on this foundation is very lightweight. It's light, close to medium coverage. I wouldn't say it's a medium coverage because I light it more on a light coverage. I didn't build up on this foundation because I just love that light kind of feeling on the face, and I feel like my face right now I don't need much coverage. So I think this is a perfect coverage that I would like these days, and hopefully being outdoor this foundation would hold up on my skin, and I'll give you guys an update later on. So it has been about 40 minutes since I applied this foundation, and so far I'm liking it. I like how lightweight it is and light coverage it is, easy to blend. The only downside is, again, it does have an alcohol ingredient in this foundation, so if you guys are allergic to that or you want to avoid it, this foundation might not be for you. Okay, now so with that being said, I'll see you guys in a few hours later and update you guys how it works on my oily skin. So I'm mostly outdoor today in this 5 hours, and the foundation is holding up good actually. It mixed really well with my natural oil. It's not too oily, and it's a very light / medium coverage, and foundation doesn't fade away. Blush and contour still on, and the only thing is around my nose area. I think the foundation already came off because I do have allergy and I do blow my nose constantly. But other than that, I feel like the foundation is still on. Oh my god, I feel like there's a acne pimple is coming out underneath the skin. Hopefully it's not because the foundation, hopefully, but this morning I already kind of just feel something underneath the skin, so hopefully it's not because the foundation have alcohol ingredients. I don't think I'm allergic with alcohol ingredients in the foundation. So this is my quick update on the foundation. So actually I did wear this for 7 hours. I think I said 5 hours earlier, but I did wear this for 7 hours. So I'm gonna wear this for about 9 hours today or 10 to test this out. Hello guys, it is now 12 o'clock. I literally just wear this foundation for the whole day, 12 hours wear, and I think today is a really good day to test this foundation out because I've been wearing for 12 hours and I was outdoor and about. So most of the day today I spend my day outdoor, and most of the time I was at the night market. So that place was really windy and there's outdoors, so obviously I'm under the sun, but I wasn't sweating as much as earlier today. But this is what the foundation looks like right now. When I check in with you guys in the 7 hours mark, I did blot my face a little with the tissue paper, and after that I did not touch my face at all. So after that I don't have any oil come through, but the foundation on the side of my nose, again, there's some texture, and the foundation kind of took off around my nose area, which is normal because usually I do have allergy. But I feel like this foundation, it still looks very lightweight. It still looks like my skin with little less coverage than I would thought it would be. But I overall liking how this foundation looks on my face. It's not kicky at all. It doesn't look like I have a very full coverage foundation on my face, or you can tell that foundation is on the face. It's a very natural finish. I really like how long lasting it is, and I'm also very surprised that this foundation did not get me oily, because with the packaging it says it's more of a skin finish, and it's more like a silk satin finish on this foundation. And I'm surprised that with my oily skin, this foundation did not get me very oily, because with more of a satin finish I thought it won't last long usually on my oily skin. But with this 12 hours wear, I think I really like how it holds up on my face. So my final thoughts on this foundation, I'm gonna test this out a few more days. If I have any new thoughts on this foundation, I will leave it in the description box below so that you guys can check it out. But right now I'm really liking, it's more like a lightweight, light to medium coverage foundation, and it holds up really nice after 12 hours wear. And it doesn't look like I have a very kicky foundation on top of my face with a 12 hours wear. So I consider this is a very light, more of an everyday makeup look kind of foundation, but you don't need much coverage. As you guys can see, my blemishes on the side, it shows up on the skin. It's not fully coverage, but I really like that skin-like finish kind of foundation. So I am surprised this foundation holds up nice. It kind of just smooths out the skin on the center of my face with the large pore that I have. But I really like this finish, how it holds up again. And again, the only downside is the ingredients. It has alcohol ingredient in this foundation. If you guys are allergic with alcohol foundation, I don't think this would be a foundation for you. But if you have more of a dry skin, you might want to prep your skin very well, because I feel like this is more of a satin but towards matte finish kind of foundation. So you might want to make sure you prep your skin very well. So if you guys find this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up and also subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.